Hey, everybody. I'm about 5 minutes early, just wanting to make sure we got on and got working. So I'm going to message everyone in the group letting you guys know 5 minute warning, but I'll wait for people to get on. So give me a second. All right, let me just post this and all of our parties that we have going. All right. So I'm just going to wait for people to get on. So if you're watching this in replay, I will post in the groups of when, if you're going to watch it on replay, when to like fast forward to, because you don't want to just sit here staring at me for 5 minutes. Might be exciting, but probably not. So as soon as people get on, though, we will start chatting and things like that. But last time I went live with this, my computer wouldn't let me go live. It kept spinning and spinning and saying YouTube came up with an error and I couldn't do anything. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So to run downstairs, go to my iPad, do a whole new live link and do it that way. So this time around, I wanted to get on 5 minutes early just to make sure it worked, because that way we could start right at 7 if I ended up having any snafus and could work it out well. I figured we could then we gave ourselves a 5 minute buffer, right? So I see one person is on. So when you're on, just in the chat, say hi, say hey, give me a shout out, let me know that you're here. That way I can see who's on, because it doesn't tell me who's on. If for some reason your chat isn't working, and I don't know why, because I actually have this set to, you don't even have to have a YouTube account. Anybody can open a chat. But every now and again, we get people who aren't able to chat, whether they're using their computer, their phone, their iPad, whatever. So if that's the case, in your chat, like in our group message, like in the messenger party, ask any of your questions, check in there, let me know, because I will have my phone with me with the party stuff up. So I will be constantly, you'll see me looking down. I'm not ignoring you. I'm looking down just to make sure that there's anything going on from our parties. So we'll just wait that little bit. Okay. I could do like a song and a dance for you, right? Tracy, excellent. You're here. Are you not able to comment in the comment section on YouTube? That stinks. I don't know why. Every now and again, it doesn't allow people to comment. We can't figure out why. So glad that you are on. Definitely message me here if you need anything. Hopefully some of your guests are going to be joining us as well. Yeah, it's crazy. And I have it set so it's not even like you have to have your YouTube account. Anybody can comment at any time. So I don't know why it doesn't allow for that. All right, so 4 people are on. We're going to wait a little bit for some others to join, and then I will get going. I was just trying to say I could do a song and a dance for you guys, but no one wants to see that. There should be like a Norwex jingle that we can play as we're waiting, right? I'm trying to drink more water. We've been cleaning out our house and like full on cleaning, like packing, purging and all that, like in the basement everywhere. So dust everywhere. Actually, wait to see my dusting mitts. They're like fully in use. Okay. I see A Horse Z who's on. What is your name? I don't know if I want to call you A Horse. That might be your name, and I'm totally insulting you by saying, what is your name? But you might want to type in your first name. Don't need your last or just your first. Anyway, so I have a huge dust mite allergy, like huge. Like I get eczema, I get sinus in shoes, all sorts of stuff, huge dust mite allergy. So as we're going through the basement and everywhere else and cleaning, like behind it, we actually just got our carpet changed. So getting all the carpeting out with like all that, it has been stirring up all of my allergens like crazy. And I'm just dry. Like the dust just sucks it out of me. So I'm super dry. So I'm like trying to drink more water. And so much so my nails all broke. Like, oh, it's awful. I know, right? Problems. I shouldn't complain. There's so many other things that are happening in this world that this is not one. April. Okay, good to see you. A horse works too. All right. You know I'm going to call you like A horse from now on then. Good to see you, April. Who else do we have on? I know Tracy's on. A horse is on. Who else is on? Just give me a shout. Again, if you cannot comment in the section in YouTube, do it in the group section or send me a private message, whatever. Just let me know that you're on. It is 7 o'clock, but now is where I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get on. And I'm going to keep checking my phone here just to see if there's anything from any of the party chat. So we'll see. All right. And just so everybody knows, well, maybe I'll make that a little announcement after we get some people on. Cheryl, good to have you on. You can't comment either. Oh my gosh, this drives me crazy. It's totally fine that you can't comment in the party on YouTube, comment in the party on Messenger. Totally good. And it always gives us weird numbers too. Like there's 3 people on who are messaging with me and it tells me 1. So gotta love, I have a love-hate relationship with YouTube. Like love-hate. It's a kicker. All right. So just so everybody knows, we have 4 hosts having their party right now. So we have Jenny, we have Tracy, we have Lois, and we have Brooke. So type in the comment section when you're on, type in who is your host in the comment section or comment that you're in the party. Let me know who is on from whose party. Again, Tracy, Jenny, Lois, or Brooke, who is your host who invited you? And then just so you know, when I'm commenting about things and whatnot, if I'm saying the host and it's not your host, I just want to let you know that there are 4 of us on. We have some amazing parties going right now. Definitely, Cheryl, I know you're on Lois's party. I should have known that. Diane, good to see you. Lois is your host. You're here, aka Maria Snowbird. All right, Diane, good to see you. Lois is your host. April, Lois is your host. Yes, awesome. All right. We have some pretty exciting parties happening too right now. Like we have Lois's party, as you can tell, you guys are on fire. The great questions that you're asking, amazing information I'm able to share with you guys. So we just have a really on fire party going with a lot of different ideas and questions, things like that. And our other hosts, we're having some great posts. I hope you're reading everything, looking at it. We're going to talk at the end tonight when I talk about going forward, what to do. Not everybody's able to see all of the videos or watch all the videos, see all the posts. So we're going to talk about what to do with that and how the parties are going to work, things like that. So, all right, let me just give another quick last minute check here. I think we're good. Oops. All right. Oh, that's why. Okay, now I got it. All right. So let's begin. So just so you all know, I know I introduced myself a little bit at the beginning of the party, but my name is Michelle Huff. I am your Norwex consultant. This is actually my 3rd year selling Norwex, and I was the biggest Norwex skeptic. I really like to tell people this because I have one of those kind of turnaround stories, if you will. I had friends who used Norwex and I had friends who sold Norwex, and for years they tried to get me to use Norwex. And I would say, you're all crazy. Like, they're like, no, really. Because I am a freak about chicken, a freak. Like any raw meat anywhere in my house, like I need to be disinfecting and everything. I can't stand it. It makes me gag. When my husband goes to grill and then he opens the doorknob with the hand that he put on the chicken, like I'm literally going to get sick thinking of it. Hate it. So they're all like, no, it's great. You don't use any toxic chemicals. And I'm like, if y'all people think that you can clean chicken goo off your countertop with a rag, y'all are nuts and you're going to get salmonella and die. That's what I told them. I really was convinced all my friends were going to die of, hey, Jessica. Yes, you are with Tracy. Good to see you. I really thought all my friends were going to die of salmonella because they were using these little rags and cleaning chicken goo. I'm like, not possible. So anyway, so I dismissed them all, told them they were all going to die. And then I was at a friend's house whose sister-in-law just started selling Norwex, and she just wanted to kind of get her feel for things and do like this mini party. We're like, sure, do it on us, whatever. And I'm like, cuckoo. That's what I'm actually thinking, right? And then she did what's called the protein demo. So if you have not seen me with the raw chicken, go back and watch the video with the raw chicken, because that is what sold me on Norwex. And she cleaned the raw plate. Hey, Judy. Yes, you are with Tracy. Good to see you. She cleaned a plate of raw chicken with this Enviro and removed all of that protein right off the plate. And the reason we use the protein swabs and we check for protein is because protein is actually smaller than a bacteria. So if it can remove the protein, it removes bacteria. Plus, it takes 24 hours for bacteria to actually grow on a surface. So you can have a piece of raw chicken and spread it on your counter and not even have any bacteria on it for 24 hours. So anyway, so that's what sold me. So I bought my first little bit of Norwex and I got it in the mail and it sat on my dining room table for 3 months. And I was like, oh, I can't do this anymore. Like cleaning is taking its toll on me. I would wake up on a Saturday. I put my grubby clothes on because I was cleaning with bleach. Not going to lie. I used bleach. I would stain my clothes, whatever. And it would take me like pretty much all day on Saturday just to clean my house, like do the bathrooms and the floors and the rooms. Everything. It was my whole weekend was spent. And at the time, my husband and I we still do. We own we still do. We own a small business. It's 24/7. We have 21 employees. Not all that want to work all the time, right? I was teaching part-time. I was president of my son's parents guild. I was chairing our huge event at the auction and 3 other events. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I'm spending literally the only waking time I have with my family on the weekend, I'm spending cleaning. So I go on Facebook, right? And I'm like, does anybody know of a good cleaning lady? Because I just can't do this anymore. And then I got a message from my friend whose house I was at that I bought the Norwex from. And she's like, have you opened up your box? And I'm like, no, Nicole. Opening up a box is not going to help me. I need a cleaning lady. And she's like, open your box. I said, I'm not opening my box. And then she, all caps, yells at me, open your box. I'm like, fine, I'll open my damn box. Long story short, excuse my language, my darn box. Long story short, after that, my life changed. And when I say changed, I mean changed. It cut my cleaning time down by 75%, not even half. 3/4 cut my cleaning time down. I could come home from work in my work clothes, clean my upstairs bathroom and my downstairs bathroom. So my master bath and the half bath in 10 minutes flat. And now I don't even ever really clean it because I'll tell you what I do is like a trick towards the end. When I'll talk about the body cloth and what I do after I am in my sink and everything and how I keep it clean and not have to worry. Right. But it is amazing. So it changed my life. And I'm like, I need more of this stuff. Right. So I'm like, and I've never had a party in my life. I've never been a party person. I don't even know anything about direct sales companies, but I'm like, I need more and I want that mop. I want the mop and I want it now. And then a friend of mine who's been trying to convince me about selling whatever, she's like, you need to be a consultant. You would be great. And I'm like, no. She's like, you get your mop for free. And I'm like, okay. So, because the mop, it's $115. If I'm not mistaken. It's like $115.99. And I'm like, I just can't justify that, right? So I always tell you, you want the mop. I can sell you the mop. You can book a party and we can earn your mop either for free or at least a super reduced cost because I'll have a video telling you about what Norwex rewards there are. You can literally get everything for free when booking a party. You don't have to spend a dime of your own money. Or become a consultant and all I have to do is sell $1,000 worth of product in the first 30 days or 2,090 days. I'm like, I'll give that a try. So I had my first party and I made my goal in my first party. My first host party. I earned my kit for free. I got my mop for free. And that's all I really wanted to do. But then 2 people booked a party for me. So I started doing parties and I fell in love. But that's not it. Okay. For me, it was, I needed everyone to know how to save their time in cleaning. But then as I started selling Norwex, I started learning about the toxic chemicals that are in our cleaning products. Ladies, it is not funny what's out there. We are literally killing ourselves. And I'm not being exaggeratory. This isn't a hyperbolic statement, right? This is not hyperbole. We are killing ourselves with the cleaning products that we are using. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to talk a little bit about those cleaning products that are traditional ones. I'm going to show you 2 quick demos. If you had a chance to watch my Safe Haven 5 set, you're going to see this again, but it's good to watch it again. And then we're going to take some questions and answers and talk about a few other things. So, how does the work on vinyl floors? Amazing, April, amazing. I have vinyl up in my bathroom and all that. No, or maybe it's that laminate. No, I find it. Anyway, it works on all floors. We actually have, it comes with our wet mop pad, that's like our blue lining, and a yellow mop pad that's for dry sweeping. That blue one for wet works on any floor, but we also have like anywhere from hardwood to vinyl to laminate to anything. I have tile in my kitchen, so we also have a tile mop pad that has all these super awesome grooves in it. It gets into every nook and cranny. It's incredible. So it works amazingly well. All right, so as we head in, and as I'm getting this all set up and ready to tell, like guys, If you want to book a party, not only are you helping out your host, because wait to see what they can earn just by you booking, but you can show all of your friends and family all about Norwex. You can get them healthier, you can get them saving time cleaning, and you can earn a ton of free Norwex yourself. And I'll talk all about that. But I will also say, if you want your mop for free and you want to join my team, I have the best team in the world. I know I'm biased. I know I am, but the best team in the world. I have 85 consultants underneath me. I'm considered what's called a sales, an executive sales leader with Norwex. I have 85 consultants underneath me. We have a great time together, and our training is amazing. We actually just redid our training for our whole team. You will hit the ground running with Norwex. And I'm not going to lie, favorite part of my job, training new consultants. So, all right, let's get going with this. Can y'all see this? This is my mirror here. Okay. I know we got like some reflections and stuff going. This is butter, like full on greasy, disgusting butter. So if you had butter all over your mirror or your windows or your stainless steel, how hard would that be to take off with a glass cleaner and paper towels? Like, even think about like your paw prints or paw licks. Our fur babies, they love to make a mess. I know mine does. You can hear it barking downstairs, right? And so if you think about it, it's even like butter is worse than any of that. Plus, as you're cleaning off their licks and everything, if you're using a chemical on your windows as they're like peering out and licking it, think of those chemicals are going right into their bodies, right? So watch this. Okay. So I have this butter, and I'm going to, with this butter, I should learn how to write back. Oh no, you can kind of see that, right? Okay. I'm going to write this right on here, and I got to pull up my chair because I'm going to make this so you can see it the best. There we go. Can anybody read this? It says 84K, 84,000. Anyone want to take, let me see. Judy loves her mop set. Okay. I'm going to take this. I have 84,000 written on this mirror, and I'm spreading it around. All right. So you see, I'm going to keep it in there for a minute as I tell you this. 84,000. There are over 84,000 chemicals that have been created in our world in the past 50 years. 84,000. That's a lot. Of those, only 200 have been tested to see, are they even appropriate for us to use in our homes and in our bodies? Of those 200 in the United States, only 9 have been banned. And in other countries, all 200 have been banned. And those, again, are the only ones that we know of out of this 84,000. So if you think about that, and we haven't tested them, they don't know, what are they doing to our bodies? We don't even know. Remember BPA? They just came out how dangerous BPA is. That's been in our plastics and the lining of our stuff for years. And now all of a sudden they're like, oh, sorry, not good. So of these 84,000 chemicals that have been created in the world in the last 50 years, again, only 200 have been tested. Only 9 have been banned. Now, another fact. In 1901, the cancer rate was 1 in 8,000. That means Judy says it works great on vinyl and tile. And Diane, you are correct. Those are the toxic chemicals. So 1 in 8,000 in 1901 had cancer. It's not like cancer didn't exist. And it's not like they didn't know what it was. They just now deal with it better. But today it's 1 in 3. That's disgusting. 1 in 3 people has cancer today versus 1 in 8,000 in 1901. And what has changed? All of the chemicals have been introduced into our world. My grandmother died of lung cancer. She was never around to smoke a day in her life. She never smoked. There was no radon in her home, but she kept an immaculately clean house. And the doctor traced it back to all the cleaning products that she used. It was awful. It was an awful, disgusting experience that we had with my poor grandmother. It was terrible. And then, of all that, there was a study that was just done that said bathroom cleaners alone, using a bathroom cleaner to clean your bathrooms is equivalent to smoking 1 pack of cigarettes a day for the damage that does to your lungs. Guys, we need to do better. We need to do better for ourselves. We need to do better for our kids, our pets, our world, our family, our friends. So you're getting emotional. Like this bothers me emotionally. This bothers me like you wouldn't believe, because I didn't know this stuff. When I had my son, I disinfected everything. I used disinfecting wipes on his toys that he then put in his mouth. That's awful. If you have not seen the disinfecting wipe versus Enviro Cloth demo, scroll back up. You have got to watch that. You think your disinfecting wipes are working? They're not working. They're spreading the germs and nothing is killing them. Especially if you read the bottle. On the container, it says hazardous to humans and domestic animals. It says that somewhere on your container. The same pesticides that are in that are what they put on your lawn that everyone's like, don't walk on the lawn for 48 hours. Same pesticides, and we're putting it on our kids' our surfaces that our kids eat off of. What? And it tells you in order for it to actually disinfect a surface, it has to remain wet for 4 to 10 minutes, depending on the brand. And nobody does it. They just wipe and call it a day. All right, I'm off my high horse. Here we go. All right, so here's the butter. That butter's been staying on there a pretty long time, right? Can y'all see that? And Diane, I am with you. Gross. If that gross thing was me wiping my kid's toy with it, double gross, right? All right, so I'm going to take the Enviro Cloth. Oh, Judy, I know. You cannot live without them. I can't either. You're going to want to use the Enviro Cloth flat. If you've not watched my video about how to use the Enviro Cloth and how it works, watch it. Super important. You want to use it flat. And watch what I'm going to do. It's already wet, and I'm just going to wash my mirror. That's it. Just a couple of wipes, and it's done. All right? Now, I'm going to take my window cloth. I'm going to talk a little bit more about these in a second. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry my mirror. There we go. And I know there's a glare, but can you see that? Guys, look at that. Look at that. All that butter, all that smearing, gone. I know there's a glare that keeps coming up, but literally, look at that. Easy. If you had a paper towel and a glass cleaner, you'd be spending forever on that thing. And now it's not only safer, now your babies, your pets can lick the windows and everything, and all you used was water. That's it. All right, so Jessica says, the butter thing sold me, and then the netted dishcloth with the flour mess. Oh, yes. The butter thing. So I hate talking about more products, but we have a netted dishcloth. It's a big gray or blue. Now they just have it in gray. Netted dishcloth doesn't have backlock in it, so you can use it on any soap you want. A lot of people like to use it for like their dishcloth for washing their dishes because they use regular soap with it. That thing, you could pick up a raw egg. You could get, you know, when you pick up flour and it's all gummy and nasty and it's all pasty now in your claws. Nope. Just get it wet. Pick up the flour, rushes right down. Pasta. What else? That thing is, I got syrup that fell in our camper. I got syrup off of it. I got sparkles, glitter glue sparkles on my son's pants. Got that right off with it. That thing is so versatile. I have 5 window lockers here. Window lockers. Oh, like the little squares, like in a French door thing. Oh my gosh, I hate ours. I just cleaned ours yesterday. Okay, so as you saw working, the Enviro Cloth. This is the hard working cloth. This is the one that you use wet, will clean 95% of your house with just water, just this cloth alone. Then when you go to wash your mirrors, your windows, your stainless steel, or any kind of glass, you're going to wash it with this, and then you're going to bring the window cloth along, and you're going to give it a streak-free polished shine with the window cloth. Nicely give it the streak-free shine, and we call these peanut butter and jelly. They go together like a hand in a glove, husband and wife. These are our Norwex Microfiber. And if you take a look, and I got to figure out where the camera is here. We're good here. If you take a look here, you see all of our tags are labeled. This tells you it's an Enviro cloth. This tells you that it's the window cloth. And if you look here, I'm going to spend a second talking to you about this word backlock, because our microfiber is super unique. In order for anything to be considered microfiber in the United States, your window lickers. I got you. You have 5 window lickers. I got you. Yes. Okay. So the Enviro Cloth, our microfiber, and in order for anything to be considered microfiber in the United States, it has to be 1/6 of human hair. So if you take a hair and you give yourself 6 split ends, 1 hair, that's how fine microfiber has to be in the United States. Norwex says not good enough. Norwex wants 1/200 of a human hair. So 1/200, you give yourself 200 split ends. That's how fine our microfiber is. And in this one Enviro cloth, if you were to unravel this, it would have enough microfiber to stretch from Manitoba, Canada, all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. That's how much microfiber is in this one cloth. So our microfiber, unique because of how much microfiber is in one, but also the weave. It's woven together in a star-like pattern like this, which means when you use it properly, and you want to make sure that you always use it flat on a surface. Don't bunch it up, because if you bunch it up, you have lots of space in there that you might not be really getting the whole surface, right? But when you use it flat, what happens is this microfiber cloth mechanically cleans. It picks up everything on that surface, 99% of all bacteria on that surface, and that star-like pattern locks it into place, which means it's not going to transfer from one surface to the next. And when you watch that raw chicken demo, if you have not watched that, you see I proved that with the protein swabs, it will not transfer from one surface to the next. Now, the other thing that is super unique about our microfiber is remember I was pointing out that backlock here, that is liquid silver. So woven into our microfiber is liquid silver. And if you've ever heard, or if you know, I should say this first. If you know about silver, you know that it is anybody? It's an antimicrobial, which means bacteria cannot grow on the surface of silver. It's impossible. So if you ever heard the term if somebody was born with a silver spoon in their mouth, that means they're wealthy, right? Like they're rich, usually spoiled, whatever. They have a born with a silver spoon in their mouth. That term came because way back when, during the plague and all these diseases that were abounding, right? Rich people would feed their family off of pure silverware because no bacteria would grow on it. So that's all they ate off of. And that's where we got the term born with a silver spoon in their mouth because peasants couldn't afford to do that, right? So it was only rich people because silver is a natural antimicrobial. So when you are done, when you use your Enviro Cloth and you're mechanically cleaning, when you're done, and again, you can take this one cloth. I just took this one cloth and went through pretty much my entire house yesterday. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to do a power wash, which means you're going to take the cloth under hot water because that hot water is going to open up the fibers, and you are going to press, agitate, and rinse it under that hot water. And I say take corner to corner, then the other corner to corner, flip it around and do the same thing, corner to corner, rub the heck out of that baby. Then you're going to fold it in half again, fold it against itself, and give this baby a good wring out. Then you're going to find the tag, which is usually the longest time it takes me to do, and you're going to hang it to dry. This is super important because as this cloth is hanging to dry, that's when the backlock goes to work and it self-purifies your cloth. So if you ever had a washcloth or your kitchen towel or anything that smells like stinky after 3 or 4 days and you got to throw it in the laundry room, that's bacteria that's formed on there. No more stinky cloth smell on any of our products that have the backlock when you take care of them like this. All right, let me see. Window cloth is great for mirrors too. Absolutely. And Diane, Lois trying to copy link, open YouTube, and then paste in search bar. Oh my gosh. As I just promised to pay attention to all of this, right? Cannot post in YouTube. You can post comments here. Hold on. Can you get in? Can you see the live? Hold on a second. See, as I just said, I'm going to pay attention to all the comments in here, and I forgot, right? Thank you, Diane, for bringing that to my attention for sure. Okay. I love that you said that. She is having a hard time, but is she able to see us live? She just can't post. And if you are, Lois, if you are on live and can see us, that's okay. Type in the group chat. You're totally good. Yes, and you can see me. That's a good thing, right? Just post your comments in the group chat. YouTube sometimes is just crazy, and it lets some people comment and other people don't. I can't figure it out. Okay. All right, so here we go. So those are the two. Now, I'm going to talk about that Safe Haven 5 set. The biggest bang for your buck is the Safe Haven 5 set because these 2 and 3 other products I'm going to mention go in it. These 2 are also sold together in a basic package, but you need both of these. This is your hardworking washing cloth that you clean everything in your house. This is the one that you're going to do your windows and stuff with. Now, I also tell people, I know nothing's going to transfer from one surface to the next, but when I do my toilets, I have a graphite color Enviro Cloth that's just for all my toilets. I know it's not going to transfer from one surface to the next, but I'm just not there yet. I tell people I need a separate one for my toilet. Okay, so that's the Enviro and the window cloth. Next thing, the other demo I'm going to do with you is our dusting mitts. Guys, these are incredible. I have 2 because remember, I don't know if you guys were on at the beginning. I have a huge dust mite allergy, so when I'm dusting, I want to keep covered and I just want to get it and go. Jess says, when I clicked in the link that Michelle gave me, there was a button to click on that says open app. Once you open the app, you can talk. Oh, Jess, thank you for clearing that up. All right, open it up in the app. But even if you're doing it on your computer, can you do it too? Okay. Our dusting mitt, it is incredible. I never used to like dusting because you just dust. It falls to the floor, you vacuum, and it goes back up, right? Like, what's the point? Until I learned that dust mite, actually, they carry their feces that create, you have no idea what's living in our dust mites and our dust bunnies that they're not so cute. They're pretty gross. Judy, the dusting cloth is awesome. I'm with you. So this works on a static charge. So I tell people, just take it, rub it against itself, rub your hand on it. Again, I have 2 of them, so I will rub them together, because what it's actually going to do, it's actually going to pick up the dust and hold on to it until you tell it to get rid of it. You're not just pushing dust around. So I'm going to show you that. It's hard to show you dust, but I can show you pepper. So this is my plate. This is my pepper. Hold on. Bring my chair over. And I'm going to take my pepper and I'm going to put it all over this plate. And can you see that? Which way? There we go. You can see the pepper, right? I'm trying not to get so it falls off. What if I do back here, closer, down, up? There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my dusting mitt and you're going to watch. I'm dusting the plate of the pepper. Notice I'm not like flinging it over the edge. I'm just keeping it right on the plate. Look at that. Pepper is gone. Pepper is here. You see the little specks of pepper on the dusting mitt? It's incredible. It actually removes the dust. Then when you're done, I'm going to reach for my garbage. All you have to do, we sell a rubber brush. I love the rubber brush because if you have pets, you need the rubber brush because you could brush their hair off of all of your furniture easily. But also for the mop or for the dusting mitt, when you're done with it, you can just take the rubber brush, push it right into your garbage, or again, take your other dust mitt, do that, take it outside, beat the heck out of it. Little anger management. I don't know. Get rid of it, and it's ready to go the next time. And it's not like you have to wash these after every use. They're ready to go. And I'm going to talk about laundering them in a second, because even with your Enviro and your window, when you're done using it that one time, like I went through my whole house and used these yesterday, hung it to dry. It was ready to go today if I need to use it again. I don't have to throw them in the washing machine yet. I do my Norwex load every 2 or 3 weeks. I know some people that do them once a week. All depends how much you use them. But and I'm full on. I have the kitchen towels, the kitchen washcloths, everything. You want to talk about towels that actually dry your dishes and everything? All of our microfiber fiber holds 7 times its weight in water. So you have a big mess that you've just spilled. You just take that towel and you wipe it all up. You don't have to reach for paper towels and wipe and throw away and all that stuff. Our towel and our washcloths are amazing. Okay. Oh, Lois, good to see you. Press something and are now here. Good. All right. Here we go. Next 2 things I want to talk about. Okay, so that is, again, in your Safe Haven 5 set. Hopefully turn it right side up, right? You get the Enviro Cloth. You get the window cloth, but that's not it, right? You also get the dusting mitt. And together, these are sold. So these are the basic package. This is sold as the household package. But more than that, again, the Safe Haven 5 set is the way to go, because you also get the cleaning paste, and I'm going to talk about the detergent in a second. Guys, the cleaning paste is a necessity. We call this elbow grease in a jar. It is a miracle worker. Let me just see if there's anybody commenting here. It is a miracle worker. You have any kind of stains or dirty nonsense you can't get off. Even Sharpie on a countertop, it will get Sharpie off, right? Permanent marker, it's insane. Scroll back up and look at some of those before and after pictures. I was just mentioning this to Lois. My oven, this is embarrassing to admit. I don't clean my oven. I don't ever clean my oven. My oven's probably 16 years old. So I don't clean it. But we're getting our house ready. We were getting the house ready to put on the market. We actually sold yesterday. That's a whole other story. I'm still in a crazy moment here. So I had to clean my oven, like, for people to come look at my house. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I got my cleaning paste. I did a video of it. I haven't put it together, so it's right now just totally raw footage. So I really have to put something together for it. I was in my grubby workout clothes, like literally I came up from working out, and I'm like, I'm not going to get changed. I'm just going to be a sweaty mess today. So I have the video angled down. It took me 10 minutes to clean my oven that hasn't been cleaned in 16 years. Not going to lie. So I use the cleaning paste with a Speary net, and guys, it's not, the Speary net looks like a stainless steel kind of scrubby. Oh, but once you get, so let me put it this way. I have a customer who's like, why did my oven door not get as clean as that video you showed? Blah, blah, blah. I used, it was like a generic brand, stainless steel scrubby. I said, let me send you a Speary net. And she messaged me back with a picture of it. And she goes, I couldn't believe how much better that was. I'm like, I know, you need the right tools, right? So the cleaning paste with the Speary net, I just scrubbed that thing. You should see it. It's incredible. All right. But the cleaning paste is so much more than that. So I'm going to open this up for you because I want to show you that it comes, it comes cleaning off my laptop now. It comes in a hard thing. This is, I took a sample out for somebody, so I dipped in it. But listen, It comes hard. It's not going to come in a paste where you think like cleaning paste, it's a paste. No, it comes hard. And it's this huge container. This lasts people usually 1 to 2 years. It lasted me a year, and I'm cleaning I clean other people's ovens, by the way, when I go to the house to do in-home parties. So it lasts me a year. So it will last you a long time. And all you do is you get your wet stuff. So like your Enviro Cloth, your Speary sponge, your Speary net, your bathroom scrub mitt, any of that. You get that stuff wet, and then you dip it in. So you take like your Enviro Cloth, you dip it in, and you use that as your paste. Let me just clear off my keyboard now. Paste here. And then that is what's going to clean just using that. Now, big thing with this. This is really one of the only products that has a scent to it, but it's a mild scent. Like it's nothing overpowering. And the scent comes from a free and clear soap. The 3 main ingredients are marble flour, free and clear soap, and coconut oil. So I tell people, because of the marble flour, you do, and I always read this, you want to make sure that you do not use it on brushed stainless steel, nickel, pewter, aluminum, or wood. It may scratch natural surfaces like granite, marble, and quartz. So do test in an inconspicuous area first. I have not had people who've had trouble with their granite countertops with it, but I always tell people you need to test in an inconspicuous area first. But it can be used on chrome, plastic, ceramics, porcelain tiles, anything else like that. It is the bomb. Like this is the one thing that's needed in everyone's house. Because even if you don't get like the bathroom cleaner or anything else to help with cleaning your bathroom, this will do it all. It's incredible. Okay. Now, last but not least in our safe haven is the laundry detergent. If you have not watched my video on how to take care of your laundry or your Norwex cloths, watch it, please. It is super, super important because you want to make sure that all of your Norwex cloths get washed on hot water with the Norwex detergent. I'll talk about that in a second. Lint-free load, hot water, lint-free load, Norwex detergent, no fabric softeners, no dryer sheets. They are the most dangerous things in our houses. I'll talk about that in a second. And I always add a little bit of white distilled vinegar in the fabric softener dispenser. It's another water softener and another antimicrobial. Now, our laundry room is the most toxic place in our house. All laundry detergents that are on the market, most of them are rated an D or an F in their rankings for toxic chemicals. Fabric sheets and fabric softener are high up there as well. They're actually worse than laundry detergents. Please, please, if there's anything that you're hearing from me today, do not use that stuff, okay? Even the free and clear, that still has other toxic chemicals in it. So I will say, if you're not getting the Norwex laundry detergent, which I don't know why you wouldn't, you need this. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it. You can use a free and clear soap to wash all your Norwex, but again, they still have toxic chemicals, so they're going to ruin the life expectancy because it just degrades on all of your fabrics from your Norwex to all of your clothes. Those toxic chemicals do not keep them well. But with our backlock, you cannot use regular soap because what's going to happen is that soap leaves a film. It's all of the filters and all of the additives that are on there. They leave a film right along all of your microfiber. So instead of your silver going to work, the silver is coated with this soap. So it never gets a chance to actually have that bacteria touch it to then kill it off, or not kill it off, but like not have it propagate, right? Bacteria will surely keep propagating on soap. So that's why you need to make sure it's a free and clear soap. But not only that, the Norwex detergent is not only safe for all of our cloths, but all of your clothes. So I always feel like I'm saying a commercial where Judy's, all right, I gotta say, Judy's saying the laundry detergent is a miracle worker. And good question, Diane. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Judy has this amazing picture. I wonder if I saved it. She has her 5 window lickers, her 5 dogs, right? Made a mess in all of her towels and all that. So they washed it in the Norwex detergent. So Judy and Jessica were showing me sparkling clean. And I'm talking after muddy, muddy mess. Judy, you can probably speak to it more than I can. It is a miracle worker. So my brights are brighter, my whites are whiter, and my clothes are lasting longer. You know how they usually get like little pilliness on them, like they're worn? They don't get worn with the Norwex detergent because if you look up here, this tells you, I'm trying to see if I can get it where you can see it. There is a biodegradable surfactant. I can never say that. Surfactants. Oh my gosh. Could be embarrassed, right? No phosphates, no sulfates, those SLSs, SESs. And by the way, those create suds. SLSs and SESs, those are what they added things to make them look like, oh, sudsy, I'm cleaning. This isn't going to suds up on you because there's no chemical in there to make it do that. No chlorine or bleach, no filters, no optical brighteners, no animal testing, no dyes or fragrances. So I will say the one thing I had to get used to with Norwex is that I love smells. My husband and I would take walks at night and I'm like, oh, someone's using X, Y, and Z. Someone's using this detergent, this fabric softener. I can smell it. So I had to get used to the fact that smell does not equal clean. Smell just equals chemicals. And it's not like your clothes don't smell when they come out. They have a fresh smell to them. It's just not like a covered up smell from all that nonsense they put in there. And I know we've talked about this in that one big post. This will last you forever. If you have an HE washer, you want 1 teaspoon. This is going to come with a scoop. Let me see if I have a sample of this scoop here. I usually keep one in my bag. There we go. This is the scoop. It's going to come with this huge scoop. Because Norwex is an international company, we make our products that could go for water throughout the entire world. In the United States, we're blessed to not have the water that needs this full scoop. You're going to take that and you're going to throw it away. You want 1 teaspoon for a large load in an HE washer. And if you have a non-HE washer, you're going to do 1 tablespoon. Guys, anything smaller than that, you want to use a little bit less. That's all you need. For us, for our family of 3, we could probably go through a bag and a half of this for the whole year. And my son is in competitive gymnastics and sweating and works out every day. So we go through a lot of laundry, right? But it is incredible. This is for all of your laundry needs. And it can be used on hot, warm, cold, whatever water. Just again, for your Norwex Microfiber, you want to make sure you use hot water so you open up those fibers for it. Okay, guys, the laundry detergent is amazing. And not only that, you can use this as an all-purpose cleaner. You get a little bottle. You take about 1/4 teaspoon of this detergent with 8 ounces of water. I've got enough barbecue on my barbecue chicken on my white carpet, bloody nose on my white carpet. What else have I got? Oh, stains on my son's clothes, stains, chocolate stain, all sorts of stuff. It is, like Judy said, a miracle worker. Okay. Jess says 5 dogs with the dirt and all the nasties rubbed in and sat in to stain before we used Norwex to wash it. It was remarkable. And Jessica, Jess bought a black light because she didn't believe it worked, and it really does. I will tell you guys, you really want, and the laundry detergent blew away her mind. Guys, not going to lie. If you want, I don't recommend buying a black light because when I got my black light, I was a nutcase in my house. I'm like, what? Get a black, you want to see if this works, get a black light. Go ahead. My toilet, I took the black light to it and took a picture of it beforehand and then afterwards. It's incredible. Do it. I challenge you. It's amazing. Okay. So that is the Safe Haven 5 set. That is, you can throw out literally, if you think about all of the ingredients that are underneath your kitchen cabinet or your bathroom cabinets right now, all of those, you can take them and throw them away. Gone. You won't have to go down the cleaning aisle ever again in the grocery store. All you need are these 5 products, and you can do 95% of your home with just these 5 products and water. That's it. Guys, it is unbelievable. Not only saving on your health and the environment, but saving time in cleaning. It is amazing. You need this. All right. Jess says, I'm a black light freak now. I can't live my life with peace anymore now that I own one. It is. I'm telling you, it is. It's and then you want to find stuff, right? Like you're constantly scanning things. Okay. 2 other things I want to talk about real quick, and they have to do with in the shower. Oh, son of God, where is my body cloth? Hold on 1 second. Oh gosh, you're gonna see my big fat butt. Okay. This is my Norwex room. This is where I have all my stuff stashed. Okay. Tomorrow I'm doing a post about the body cloth. So tomorrow you're going to get your host party link. So that actually is going to be, it was going to be the second post, but I might make it the third because the first one is going to be about the body cloth. But Norwex just released new products that became on sale today. So you might want them, and I don't want you to buy them and then figure out later. So I might do a post just on the new products as well, and then the party link. But you're going to learn about the body cloth. And if you are in Lois's party, this is what she was raving about. So you already got a sneak peek of the body cloth. Norwex not only cleans your home, but it cleans your body from your head to your hiney with just water and the body cloth. That's it. And just like our Enviro Cloth, where it's going to remove 99% of the bacteria off any surface, that's what's removing on your body. I have a video, and I call it the soup to nuts about the body cloth. that I show you how to use the body cloth in the shower, right from washing your body to shaving to, yes, even on my hair. Since October 2018, the only thing I've used on my hair is the body cloth and water. Now, I tell people, not everybody's there for the hair yet, and that's okay. You want to try it just on your body, still use your shampoo, conditioner, whatever you want on your hair, but at least try this on your body. And for shaving, you just take this and you I show you in the video. My arms, I take the shaver, I shave, get down to my legs, shave my legs, just water and this. Because what the body cloth does is it pulls all of your hair follicles right to the surface and it exfoliates as it does it. So it gives you a nice clean shave. Even the bikini area. And you know, sometimes when it grows back, it gets like super itchy and red and bumpy and stuff. Hold on, let me just see if anything red and bumpy and stuff. None of those issues with the body cloth. It's incredible. Okay, so body cloth, that post is coming tomorrow. Everybody needs this. Everyone always asks me, what's your one product you can't live without? I'm not going to lie, it's a body cloth. I don't think I could ever go back to using soap again. And I will say, for the first 2 weeks of my life of not using soap, I was asking everybody and their brother if I smelled. And I never smelled. Okay, last thing I want to talk about is, I will say this. The next couple of days, let me actually talk about keeping the party open, because we are keeping our party open and do not, if I forget to talk about this, this is a miracle worker. It's going to save you cleaning your shower insanely. So remind me to go back to this. But our party is staying open until Friday. So you have all that time. This is tomorrow will be done with our educational posts. And I'll just keep a couple other posts going throughout the week just to, if anybody has questions, things like that. But the party stays open until Friday. So it gives you time to go back and watch any of the videos or see any of the posts that you may have missed, and to watch them, look at them, ask me questions and all of that. We might extend the party out until Monday. A lot of people are say, oh my gosh, no, I need the weekend. I didn't get to watch a couple. That's fine. The beauty of the express party is all the posts stay in order and you just have to scroll back through to see what you missed. So it's not like Facebook where everything is jumping around and you might have missed something because Facebook didn't give notifications. None of that nonsense. It's all right there for you. So keep that open to Friday. If you want to host a party, I think on Wednesday, I'm going to do a post about the parties. Not only are you helping your host, but you can earn a ton of stuff for free. Guys, when I say Norwex is generous, I have a video where I talk about everything that you can earn. Hosts earn on average of $220 of free Norwex products, free, not having to spend any of your own money. The first time I ever did another party, because I wasn't a party person until I started selling Norwex, and then I did a party for somebody who was a customer of mine, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll get all this free stuff. Nope. I had a huge party, and I earned 15 things at 50% off. Well, these things were $100 a piece, so I'm like, I couldn't even use all my rewards. Anyway, long story short. So Norwex is super generous. Norwex doesn't have you do it. You don't have to spend a dime of your own money. All right. And again, if you are at all interested in selling Norwex, or even just using it for your discount, because you can use all these and get all this at a 35% discount, let me know. Ask me any questions you have about it, because I'm telling you, training people to sell Norwex is the best part of my job. You not only can earn an income, you can do this however you want. There's no sales goal of pressure of what you need to do. You just have to make sure that you do $250 in sales every 6 months. And my team, we like to do $250 sales in December and in June. That way we stay engaged. Everyone keeps their consultant status if you're not really selling. But if you're selling, you can make this a full-time gig. There's a woman, we just had a conference and she was doing the talk that her husband lost his job. She was just doing this part-time. She ended up doing this full-time then to kind of make money. Her husband doesn't have to work anymore. She's making the living for her family by selling Norwex. You can do this you could do this small time, part-time, full-time, or big time, however you want. I always laugh because I always say my husband came home the one day and he paid off my car. And I'm like, how'd you do that? He's like, oh, your Norwex money. I'm like, oh, it's amazing. Okay. Bathroom scrub mitt. I got to tell you about this. One side, super soft Enviro plushie. Other side, nice and scrubby. This baby hangs in my shower. And what I do at the end of my shower, after I wash myself, remember, I don't even have soap or shampoo or anything in my shower. So it's not like we have soap scum, but we do have body nonsense and hard water. But at the end of every shower, I take this baby and I stick it on my foot. I hold on to the sides of my shower and I go to town. So I get super, super wet, stick it on my foot, and I wash the bottom of my shower after every shower. Then I take it, I get it under hot water. I do my power wash. I roll it up. I wring it out. I hang it up, and I do it the next day. Ask me when the last time I bent over to wash the floor of my shower is. No one's going to ask? Well, there's a delay, right? 3 years. I've not been over to wash my shower in 3 years. All I ever do is do this after every shower, and I don't have to bend over and wash my shower. So there's no more like having to clean your house like on a Saturday, getting up and clean. Like you could do like even at night, I take the body cloth and I wash my face at night, and I make a mess over my whole vanity. And when I do that, oh, and you're asking when? Is that to answer my question of how, yeah. See, there's the delay. I forget about the delay. So I used to be a high school teacher. I'm expecting the answers instantaneously. They never gave me answers either. So anyway, so I make a mess with my vanity, and I have a travel size. I don't have a travel one next to me. I have a travel size Enviro Cloth. So it's like, it's about, I would say like this size. Well, no, it opens up to like, it's a little square. Yeah, about that size of a travel Enviro. I wipe down my whole vanity of the mess I just made and hang it up. I don't wash my vanity. Every night I'm just wiping it down, calling it a day. It's incredible. We do have a bathroom cleaner though that is awesome because about once a month or once every couple of months, like the hard water build up, the soaps come in my sink because I obviously wash my hands with the soap bar. It builds up a little bit. So I just do it's a miracle worker, the bathroom cleaner. It's super concentrated. So you take 1 ounce of that and 8 ounces of water, squirt it down, wipe it with the Enviro. It's good to go. So if you do have soap scum or anything like that, oh my gosh, the bathroom cleaner is amazing. We also have a descaler. Oh my gosh, the descaler. If you have hard water stains or calcium, lime, rust, the descaler gets rid of it like this. It's awesome. Okay, that's it. I've already kept you guys for 45 minutes. I wanted to keep this 30, and here I am at 45. So I'm already not respecting your time. So I apologize for that. But let me know, what questions do you have for me? Answer questions. I'll have the group thing up. Ask me any questions here as I'm waiting for them to come in again. Well, actually, tonight I'm going to do one more post tonight. When we disconnect from the live, I'm going to do a post about money saving, like how Norwex can actually save you money, and some more quick information. Then tomorrow is going to be the body cloth. Then I'm going to do a post on our new product. So again, it's going to be later in the afternoon that you get your party link, which no big deal, but we'll do that. So the packages. Oh, that's all right. So then the body cloth, the new products, and then when I post the party link, I'm going to put our money saving packages on there. So Norwex has, like we said, the Safe Haven 5 set. You get these 5 products at a discounted price. Same thing. We have other packages as well, from the basic package to the household to the Safe Haven Plus to the Just Add Water. Tons of packages, so you can see that as well. And then when I do that, I will post my party link so you can tootle around on my website. I always say some people like to look at the website for products. Other people like the catalog. It's literally a 50-50 split. So I did post the catalog, was the first post this morning. So make sure you flip through that catalog so you can take a look at and see things as well. And please don't be bashful about asking questions. The only bad question is the one that's not asked. Trust me. So ask me any questions you have. All right. But it doesn't look like you have questions, guys have questions now, which is totally fine. You can ask them to me. You can private message me. You can post them in the group chat, whatever you want to do. Thank you guys for being out with me tonight. Oh, Diane, Michelle, can you share on how to, oh my gosh, Diane, see, thank you for bringing that up again. I'm so sorry that I completely forgot to do that. Okay, reviving your Enviro. I always am at parties where people are like, oh, I wash this with fabric softener. I wash it with my regular laundry detergent. What do I do now? Okay, 2 things I say about that. One, it depends on how often have you done it, right? And well, it really just depends on that one. How often have you done it? And then I have 2 solutions. One, if it's been a long time, if you put them through the wash like maybe 10 times or so, I hate to say that you probably have ruined them. We're probably not going to be able to revive them. But if it's less than that, hold on a second, I'm going to get this for you. We sell what's called the laundry booster. Okay. Now, this is the microfiber cleaner laundry booster. What this does is it revives your cloths. So even not only your revived cloths that you may have damaged through not taking care of them the way we should be taking care of them, right? But every 6 months, you really should do a deep clean of your Norwex. And to revive them, I will tell you this. All right. So, oh, and Judy also wants the back scrubber. I love my pet mitt for my shepherd too. Diane, you're saying no, thank you. This is the problem with the delay. I can't even remember what I said. If I'm not answering something correctly, please remind me, okay? So with this, it comes in the same size scoop that I showed you before with the laundry detergent. You use a full scoop of this in like a, like a big bucket full of water. You fill that with hot water. You take the scoop of this in there and you let it dissolve, and you soak your claws in there for 30 minutes. Sometimes it needs to go a little longer, things like that. But you take them out, you rinse them, and then you wash them regularly the way we talked about regular washing of them. And we also, I didn't talk about the wool dryer balls, but the wool dryer balls are incredible because not only are they wool, but they're bunching in between your fabrics and things like that. And that actually keep wrinkles from your clothes from wrinkling, all of that stuff. They were gifts. So it was that. No, Diane, I can't tell you. I can't tell. This is what drives. So people do this all the time. Every party I'm at, there's one or two people that are like, either A, they got it as a gift, or B, they were at a party and they didn't know, they couldn't attend, they didn't listen. They couldn't like hear the demonstration because they couldn't show up, like come to the party, all that stuff. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I had no idea I was using these wrong. You are not alone at all. So that's why. So if you didn't use it more than 10 times, get the booster, do the soak, and you will revive them. Oh, and Julia, hold on. Let me see. I was going to say something else about the booster. I definitely want to talk about the balls. But the booster revives your lassa. Oh, this is enzyme based, which means an enzyme based, if you think of like Pac-Man, here's like your bad protein, right? This is like what makes things smell and stinky and gross. The enzymes are the good proteins that eat away at that bad protein and make them go away. So this is enzyme based. So I also add this to a scoop of my laundry. Anytime I'm doing like our underwear or our sheets or all my Norwex, I always add a scoop. It's just a little bit of a booster for it as well. So yeah, so hopefully that helps you. And the dryer balls, not only do they get rid of the wrinkles and all that, eliminate static, and they cut your cleaning time down. I cut my cleaning time down by 25 minutes. No lie. I literally, because you'll find if you're using the dryer balls and you're drying your normal drying time, you're going to get a ton of static because the reason we get static is too much heat. So you're going to cut that drying time down until you don't have that static. And I always say in Buffalo when our heat's going and things like that, it gets a little bit much here. Sometimes that static, although I really haven't had this since I've been using my dryer balls for a year, I think it's gotten rid of all that nonsense. But even if you just take little balls of aluminum foil and throw it in there with it, that helps it detract as well in the winter months where we have our heat going. But super amazing at reducing static, cutting your cleaning time down so you don't, whether you're using a gas or electric dryer, you're cutting your bill because you don't have all that going as well. So, oh, hey, Sharon. All right, Sharon, did you just get on? We're like just coming up. You can always go back and watch it. So this will be on replay as well. So for any of my hosts that are in here, if you weren't able to, or if your guests weren't able to hop on, I'll do a post. All they have to do is click on this. It'll go and replay it so everybody can watch it. If you're just hopping on now, you guys are funny. If you're just hopping on now, you can go back and watch it as well. I know. Right, Sharon, because we have way too much going on all the time. It's crazy. All right, that's it. Any other questions or anything I can do with you guys? All right. Again, if you have not watched those videos or seen those posts, give yourself a chance to go back. Party's open till Friday. We might extend it till Monday. We'll talk to our hosts and see. And thank you guys. Thank you for spending your weekend and this week with me. Thank you for being on live. Thank you for all the questions. I'm getting some amazing questions. Oh, Cher has a quick question. Go ahead. And Diane, you are welcome. I'll wait for the question. Normally, I've always stuff to say, and now I've talked out. I'm going to drink my water because I'm drier than anything, as I told you guys earlier. Oh, wait. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can mention. I will. So this is, remember I was telling you about our towels. Oh, wait. Do you ruin the claws if you wash them with Dawn in the sink? Yes. Especially Dawn. So it depends. Oh, I'm so glad you thought it was great. It depends how often you've done that. I was telling Diane, if you've done it a little like under 10 times, you could probably revive your claws with the laundry booster. But the best thing to do is to get them with the laundry booster and then wash them like normal after that. I think I inhaled a pepper, the black pepper from there. So you want to be sure to revive your claws because what happens with the Dawn is that's a non-free and clear soap. So what happens is the soap actually leaves layers all along your microfiber and all along the back lock. So now you don't have this the backlack and that silver to actually go to work to create the antimicrobial stuff. You have soap along there. Bacteria will propagate on soap. It won't on silver, but you have that silver completely coated with the Dawn or any other soap that you're using. If you want to, if like I always tell people, if you only have a few pieces of Norwex, right, and you want to wash them, if you just take the UPP, I keep it. I have an old a spice. It was actually my old chili powder spice container. I put this in my little shaker. So if I need to, like, if I want to freshen up my body cloths, or I have an Enviro that I particularly used a lot that day, and I'm like, I just want to freshen it up and I don't want to put it in laundry, I just take a little sprinkle of that, and I'm talking a little tiny sprinkle, because remember, you only need 1 teaspoon of this for a large load of laundry. 1 little sprinkle shake of that, and I power wash it with that under the hot water. So Sharon, instead of using yeah, glad you haven't done it. Okay, so yeah, good. I'm glad you haven't either. Just get the laundry detergent, a little sprinkle, and you just put that, and that's how you wash it. That's how you just give yourself a quick wash. But you want to make sure you do not use regular soap on any of our products that have backlack in them. So 90% of our products have backlack. 10% don't, because if people do, like our netted dishcloth that I was talking about earlier, people want to wash their dishes with like regular Dawn or whatever. I shouldn't use brand names. Regular dish soap. They could just use that because it doesn't have the backlack that's going to make it a problem. So, all right. Any other questions? I have all night, but I know you guys don't have all night. So I don't want to take up your time, but I'm here until my husband brings my son back from gymnastics. So I'm just reading a book about your liver, actually. I'm going for this muscle testing later where it talks about like the different things that you're lacking and the nutrients in your body they're lacking. And I just bought this book that really talks about how the liver is super important for health, from our blood pressure to our thyroid to blood sugar to everything. So I'm literally going to go sit down with a cup of hot water and read about the liver. Anyone else with questions? Okay, then a full on thank you all for joining. Appreciate you guys. Keep the questions coming in the party. Either private message me individually, post it in the party, whatever you want to do. And we'll see you guys. All right. Love you guys. Bye.